I am currently 24 years old and I have never had a girlfriend. But I intend to change that because my biggest goal in life is to become a dad. That's why I started this series, Dad Maxing, a series of weekly vlogs where I record and share everything that I do till I achieve my goal of becoming a father. So today I woke up a little bit later than usual. I woke up at 9 a.m. I am still sick. I got sick last week on Saturday, I believe. And I'm not gonna work out nor today or on Tuesday or on Wednesday. Maybe on Wednesday if I'm recovered, but at least not today, Monday, or on Tuesday, because the only thing that working out is gonna do to my body is aggravate the sickness and make it harder for me to recover. I'm gonna shower now, go buy some groceries, and that's exactly what I did. I woke up, had some breakfast, then I went to buy some groceries. This was the grocery haul. Then I did my Anki, cooked the chicken that I bought at the supermarket, and then I headed to work by train and by bus. On the way there, I was putting all of the kanji from One Piece Volume 1 into the kanji learning app so I can review them later and learn kanji at the same time as I read One Piece. And it's almost 2 p.m. and I have to clock into my work right now. As I explained last week, I cannot record anything at my workplace as an English teacher in a school because Japan has really strict rules on recording children and showing anything about the workplace if you're a teacher. So the next clip you're gonna see, it's gonna be when I leave my workplace at 7 p.m. When I got out of my job at 7 p.m., I went to Shibuya to meet for the first time a friend of a friend. We had a quite nice time having some sake and having some street food. And then I came back home pretty late by train. So right now it's 11 a.m. and I'm having breakfast because I woke up at 10:30. I'm still a bit sick, so I didn't do any exercise in the morning. Plus, I drank a little bit of alcohol, and I hadn't had any alcohol in like more than 6 months, so I kind of feel it a little bit. I had some Japanese sake. I was also doing my Anki in the morning. I have to finish it still because it's getting more and more complicated and it takes more and more of my time every day. But that's a good thing. That means I'm learning something. And I don't think I'm gonna do much until I have to go to my job at 2 p.m. other than do my Anki. So that's what I did. Around 12:30 p.m., I headed to my job by bicycle and by public transport. So I'm about to go into work, and before going into work at 2 p.m., I wanted to show my outfit because ever since I got here to Japan, I'm trying to dress a little bit more formal and better. So if you guys can rate the outfit, well, this is because I'm sick, but without this, if you guys can rate the outfit from 1 through 10 on the comment section, that would be cool. This is how it looks. Yeah, that was it. After I got out of my job at 7 p.m., I went back home, had some homemade dinner, brushed my teeth, and went to bed. Good morning. I just woke up. It's December 3rd, Wednesday, and I was sweating all night long, coughing, and I am still very sick. So, of course, I'm not gonna work out or run. I'm gonna take a hot shower, and I have to go to make a bank account here in Japan. I ended up leaving home a little bit later because I caught up with a friend that is on the other side of the world through text, and I headed to my job, as always, by bicycle and public transport. This is the outfit that I wore that day to my job. You can also rate it 1 through 10. I would appreciate it. And at 7 p.m., when I finished my job, I went back home. So I'm gonna do the dishes now. It's already pretty late. It's like 10 p.m. I forgot to record dinner and I have to do this. Then I'm gonna take a bath and then I'm gonna go to bed. I am still very sick, and it's very annoying because while I'm sick I cannot do exercise, otherwise the illness is gonna last longer. And I'm also sleeping really poorly
because I'm sweating a lot during the night. So let's see how I sleep tonight.
The day ended off by me going into a hot bath before going to bed.
I got woken up by my grandpa right now, and I'm gonna have breakfast. It's 9:30 a.m. and I have to leave home by 10. So I have to eat pretty quickly, take a shower, change, and go to the bank to create an account. So I didn't record myself getting changed or showering because I don't have time at all, and I have to leave right now. And this is my outfit for today. It's the shittiest outfit I've worn since coming to Japan, but I have to still fold my clothes and I have to still do the laundry. I'm gonna probably do that tomorrow morning. Other than that, I have to go to make myself a Japanese bank account, which is really important. So, see you guys.
I got to the bank and I got rejected and I couldn't make myself a bank account because I don't have still Japanese identification other than the passport, and I need kind of a similar thing to what is generally known as an ID card. Since I couldn't create the Japanese bank account, I had some free time before clocking into my job, so I went to a thrifting store.
At the secondhand store, I ended up buying this knitted jersey for like $3, and that's because both it's Uniqlo, and Uniqlo is already cheap in Japan, and because it's thrifted. So I'm really happy about the purchase because I really didn't like the outfit that I was wearing today, but now I like it because it's matching with the shoes. They should be a little bit bluer. I should clean them. And yeah, now I'm heading to work.
When I got out of my job at 7 p.m., I went back home while doing my Anki. After coming back home, I had some dinner, and
so right now it's 11 p.m. And if you're wondering what was I doing after having dinner, I was having a very, very deep philosophical discussion with my aunt, with my Japanese aunt. The philosophical discussion we had was about morality, objective versus subjective morality, and the existence of truth, which has been, almost at this point, it has been like the thing that I've probably given the most thought to in the last 2 years. And the reason why we started speaking about that is because I didn't know a very, very big cultural difference that Japan has with Spain. I am half Japanese, and I used to live here for 1 year. And even though I was living here for 1 year and I've been coming to this country for a very long time, I learned something new today about their value system or their moral value system that is very, very different from the Judeo-Christian Spanish morals. And stemming from that difference, I noticed because of something specific that happened at my job that I thought was okay, but it wasn't okay, and I was explained by my aunt why it isn't okay. We started having a very deep and philosophical discussion. Now, I think at this point you're probably thinking, what is that one big cultural difference that made you have a discussion about morality with your aunt? That's what you're probably wondering. And I'm going to explain it to you, but not right now. I'm going to explain it to you tomorrow. So right now, laundry has just finished and I am hanging dry everything. I'm gonna probably, after this, go to bed, and tomorrow morning I'll explain to you what was that one big cultural difference that we noticed. So it's 10 a.m. right now and I've just woken up. I'm going to have breakfast and I'm going to explain to you why I had the philosophical discussion with my aunt yesterday about morality. And it is because of this. This thing right here is the lid of a bottle of a little girl that I broke at my workplace. And I broke the bottle obviously unintentionally. It wasn't my intention. And I offered to take the lid home and fix it because I see value in, first of all, being able to fix stuff on your own. And also, I see value in things that are fixed. And the really big and shocking difference that I learned yesterday is that Japanese people don't. Japanese people actually hate using stuff that is broken. There's actually a very, very bad word that you can say about broken stuff. It is also used for people. I cannot say it right now because my grandpa is here, but it's like a really bad word. I'll maybe put it in like a huge giant text so you can search it up. But the thing is that I learned yesterday about this word and about how Japanese people have this culture around when something gets broken, you have to buy a new one. You cannot fix it on your own and use the fixed one because it's not cool and you will get bullied in school. It's also like really, really bad. The word that is used for stuff that is broken is also used for women that have been taken their virginity before marriage, and it used to be like a really, really bad word, like kind of like used piece or like broken piece. That's the closest translation that I can come up with. But yeah, I offered myself to fix this, and then she explained to me that in Japan you don't fix stuff, you just buy new stuff always, and that using stuff that is fixed is not only uncool, but it's unprofessional, and it's like really, really bad. Anyway, I'm still gonna fix it. I'm still gonna give it to her fixed because I see life very differently. I see that there is value to being able to fix things because you can be a handyman, you can fix everything on your own, and I see value in being able to use things that you have fixed yourself or that have been fixed, because that means you're able to, how would I say this? Not pardon the thing, because that thing doesn't have feelings, but yeah, kind of pardon the thing. So when I was fixing the lid of the bottle for this little girl, and also while I was showering and getting ready for work, I realized one cool thing, which is that the shonen anime that is currently streaming right now, and the manga is ongoing, which is Gachakuta, is a direct critique to the concept of...
Before clocking in at 2 p.m., I tried to get a Japanese phone number, but they rejected me because I still don't have the Japanese ID card. When I got out of work, I got offered by a coworker to go eat some ramen, and that's what I had for dinner. Then I headed back home and I went to bed. I headed to work very, very early in the morning at 7 a.m. and it was freezing outside. I'm going to show you my outfit for today, and after that I'm going to go to my school. I cannot show anything at my workplace, as always. This would be my outfit: a cardigan, a scarf because I'm sick, a shirt, and that would be it. The next clip you're going to see, once again, it's going to be at 7 p.m. So see you guys. After I got out of work at around 6:30 p.m. I met up once again with the same friend that I met up on Monday to go have some dinner, and then I went back home. So I'm on the last train right now, and it is almost 1 a.m. and I was this close to almost not being able to get back to home. Because in Japan, if you lose the last train, you have to wait until 5 a.m. of the next morning. And I was really, really close to not getting on this train. On Sunday, I left my house on a rush with my grandpa because he's 86 years old, had to go with him to the place that he wanted to go that was in Tokyo, 1 hour away from his house. He had kind of like a reunion party, and while he was at that party, I was fortunate enough to go up a building and have an amazing view of Tokyo. And then I also went to the Tokyo Photography Museum that was next to where my grandpa was having his reunion party. Then when he finished his reunion party, we headed back home. We got home around 5 p.m. I had some food because I hadn't eaten barely any lunch. After that, I was watching YouTube videos. Then I had some dinner. And finally, here I am editing the vlog that you're watching right now. I'm gonna finish doing that, upload it, and go to bed. See you guys next week.